Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but Attack on Cowboys is about to bring you some amazing news directly from Stephen Jones. Did Stephen Jones just vindicate your boy and pretty much let the world know that, yes, actually, we have been talking to Micah? He's also teasing the fact that the Cowboys are not done yet as it pertains to player acquisition prior to the draft, and gives us updates on Dak Prescott and some other players that they're trying to get an early extension done with. Be sure to tap that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's get right into it, as only Attack on Cowboys can do it for you. Also, a little Easter egg at the end of this joint, because there's something that I know no one else is going to bring up that I'm going to let you know. So you see here my partner, John Machota with the Cowboys Collective. Be sure to catch us this week, Wednesday and Thursday. We got a brand new time slot on Thursdays. We're going to be going live at 8 p.m. my time, Central Time on Thursdays for now, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure to catch us. But John Machota reports Cowboys EVP Stephen Jones said there's no disappointment that they haven't gotten a new deal done yet with Micah Parsons. Listen, he said, quote, "We've had visits with Micah. Jerry and I have. We feel good about that." Quote, "Some guys want to visit and some guys don't want to visit about their money. We respect both ways. But if players want to come in and talk to us, we got an open door policy, whether it's Jerry or myself. Micah likes to visit, so that's a good thing." Stephen declined to speculate if Parsons will be at OTAs and minicamp if a new deal isn't done. Quote, "We have a great working relationship with Micah." I need y'all to pick up what I'm putting down right here, right? I'm about to bring it back home for you. Think the world of him. We've had good visits with him. Feel good about where we're headed. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Jones just vindicated me, okay? He just essentially let all of you folks know that, yes, the Dallas Cowboys have, in fact, been speaking with Micah Parsons about a contract. Very important to note, he never once brought up Micah's agent in that quote. Why didn't he bring up Micah's agent? Maybe something that AOC was trying to hint to you guys is actually what's going on. I promise y'all, I would not put my credibility out there knowing that there's possibility it could blow up in my face. Telling y'all right now, what happened is Jerry and Steven went directly to Micah Parsons to discuss a new contract. Micah Parsons was happy about what they discussed. Micah Parsons' agent wasn't happy about the fact that they discussed anything without him being present. That is where you start getting the reports of, oh, there's been no talks. There's been nothing happening, because the agent is like, they haven't talked to me yet. So there hasn't been an offer. There hasn't been any talks, yet Steven just let us know 100% they have been talking. He said, quote, "I feel good about where we're headed." They have been talking. A contract is close to being done as it pertains to Micah being happy with how the Cowboys initially approached him. Now, what we're working through is some high school petty stuff, and his agent is trying to do his job and essentially bend Jerry them over the table. And I don't necessarily think that Micah is on the complete same page with him as it pertains to how he's trying to go about this. And I'm just going to say this, y'all. If this deal doesn't get done in the next month or two, I would keep a lookout on this situation, because we may end up getting some interesting news as it pertains to Micah Parsons and this particular agent. Because if you look at the facts and line it up, that franchise tag that the Cowboys could use twice on Micah if they wanted to, it would actually be less money than if they were to give him the deal that they actually already were ready to offer him. The franchise tag would be less money. So the agent better tread very, very carefully, trying to flex his muscles on this one and trying to add another feather in his cap. That's all I'm going to say as it pertains to that. Now, I need y'all to pay attention to the fact that he never mentioned the agent. Not one time. Usually, when I talked about Dak, Jerry them made it very clear. They were speaking to Dak and his agent and his people and all that, blah, 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 blah. Steven has said, Micah. We have a good relationship with Micah. Micah came and visited us. We spoke to Micah. His agent wasn't there. That's what's going on. Now that Steven pretty much just confirmed it, I'm just letting y'all know and kind of filling in the lines for you guys, right? Now, let's get to the next bit of news from today, which is going to be the fact that the Cowboys are not only looking to extend Micah Parsons, but they are keeping the door open for extension conversations with Deron Bland and Jake Ferguson. Both guys are entering contract years. Stephen Jones said, quote, "Those are really good football players that we want to keep around. There are scenarios where we sit down and have a visit with them. You got to have two sides to get a negotiation done. We certainly will look at that with those two guys." Why did he just say that part? The agents. This is the hidden aspect of all of this stuff that you guys always get so angry at the Cowboys for. The agents, I told y'all this with Dak's deal when people were losing their minds. The agents have to want to negotiate. Because if you're an agent and you know that if you actually just hold off for another season, you could get $5 to $6 million more on your contract than you would have got you signed this year. Why wouldn't you wait if you're an agent? Guys, we got to make sure we start getting angry at the correct parties, because I'm going to tell y'all right now, based off of stuff that I know behind the scenes that I'm just not going to intimate to you guys, bro. The Joneses have been trying a lot more than what you guys may be willing to think or give them credit for. They tried a lot more with Dak than y'all may have think, and they've been trying with Micah, even though reports have been coming out to the contrary. And that's why I've been fighting against these reports, is because no. The reports are giving you guys the impression that the Cowboys are sitting on their hands and not trying to do stuff. They are. They're trying to get deals done. Their agents have to want to get the deals done. Right now, Micah's agent is in no worry. He is in no hurry. He has no reason to rush to get a deal done. Time is on Micah Parsons' side, unless the Cowboys decide to use a franchise tag, which, interestingly enough, the main part about using the franchise tag is you have to have the cap space available currently to use it. The Cowboys just so happen to have exactly the amount of salary cap space left that the franchise tag could possibly fall under. So, just going to put that out there for you guys to think about. But yes, the Cowboys are working contrary to popular belief. Let's get into this next one, because this is also very interesting stuff. Again, from John Machota. Stephen Jones did let us know we're not done yet. We still got some things that are outstanding that we're trying to get done. Missed a few guys along the way, too, in terms of the number just being a lot higher than we thought it would be on a couple of guys. Overall, we're real pleased with what we're able to do with our roster and help the team. They're not done yet. That's the main part you need to think about, is they are not done yet. And in addition to that, they are also looking to make some trades. So again, everything that I've been telling you guys is still in play. We're still in line for all of this, guys. Patience, patience, patience. There's a lot of premium players left on the market. Some of these guys could be waiting to post-draft. Some of these guys could be waiting for other circumstances. But Stephen Jones said, we've got several things that we're looking at from a trade standpoint, but certainly not to the point where we have a deal yet. He added that backup QB is still an option in free agency. So the Cowboys are still looking for free agents. They are still trying to make some trades happen. And remember, Jair Alexander's out there. The Packers are trying to trade away. And the Cowboys are actually still currently bidding on pretty decent free agents right now. One, the most recent free agent, was EJ Speed. He just signed with the Houston Texans, but he was, in fact, in play for the Cowboys. And the Cowboys, as far as like them talking about the players that they were in on, Cooper Kupp was one of those guys, and we know his price was too high. Who knows? Stephon Diggs could have been one of those guys, and his price was way too high, and they just knew it already. But the Cowboys are still working. Cowboys fans, you can still chill. You can still remain relaxed. You don't have to flip over any tables yet. I promise y'all, we are still in line with everything I thought was going to happen this offseason. It's just going to take some patience, because now the last couple of moves they make via free agency or trade, these are going to be legit moves. These are likely going to be guys that are starting or playing huge roles on the team. So they need to make sure they really get this right. So I have no problem with them taking their time and making this happen, especially since everything is slowed down so for pretty much everyone in the league, right? So No harm, no foul here. Love everything Stephen Jones kind of talked to us about today. He did give an update on Dak Prescott's injury, pretty much saying that Dak's looking great. He's coming along. He's probably going to be limited to initially start the offseason programs, but he's really happy where Dak is. So everything is all good in Cowboys world. They're still working. They're still looking for trades. They're working on contracts. The agents need to play ball with them as well. And my biggest question is, where is Jerry Jones? Remember when I told y'all Jerry and them boys are going to be moving a little bit differently this offseason? Where's Jerry? We have not heard Jerry Jones speak since the combine? Since the shoddy presser? Jerry Jones has spoken to the media only 2 times so far this offseason. Highly unusual. Remember, by this time last year, everyone already knew, thanks to Jerry, that the Cowboys wanted to draft Jonathan Brooks out of Texas. All I'm going to say is, y'all going to start listening to me at some point. Jerry's been MIA. Where's Jerry? And how bad the Cowboys?
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Woo, oh, shut up, my boy. Hey, I'm still them boys.